let's play this Death from Above mission, which represents one of the most impressive features of ARMA 2 Operation Arrowhead, which is the thermal imaging simulation. I dare to say this is definitely the best simulation of this special technology in games up to date. Actually, well, some people may know that we not only develop computer games, but our another product of Bohemia Interactive Company is VBS2. It's an acronym for Virtual Battle Space, and it's a military training software used by US Army, Canadians, Australians, what would say literally the whole NATO military. So we brought now one of the technologies primarily developed for a military training simulator. We brought it now to the game, and this mission is really good to show the possibilities. So now we are the pilot. Of the attack helicopter. The main objective is very simple. There are some artillery vehicles in an enemy base, which is like 10 kilometers away now from this position, and we can make it by the attack helicopter only. But it would be really tough because there's a lot of anti-aircraft missiles sites between this base and the enemy base. So if we wish, we can try to proceed and to make it just with the Apache helicopter. We have something to defend against the guided missiles, because now one of the new features of Operation Arrowhead is this. It's a countermeasures now, which really works. So when you are locked by enemy guided missile, you are warned by a new radar interface up on a left top corner. You can see it. So you can deploy these flares to misguide the missile. So you can make it. Actually, I made it once when I was playing this mission for multiple times. But there is some cool stuff for us to use. It's a bit sci-fi, but still the US Army already have the prototype of the technology I'm about to show you. It's the unmanned helicopter, remotely controlled and used to sneak in and sneak through the enemy positions. It's very quiet and it's very small. And now I'm about to switch to the interface of this UAV. It's called ULB. It's the proper acronym, which means unmanned little bird. So what now I'm using now the camera view only. Here you can see the belly of the helicopter, and I will use the map to set up the path for a helicopter to sneak in and to be closer, like 1 kilometer away from the enemy base. And we can use it to use the laser designator to paint the targets and to launch Hellfire missile from the Apache helicopter, which is now hovering like 10 kilometers away, or 7. So now, meanwhile, the helicopter is moving to the location. We can still turn back to the Apache helicopter. So you see, there is a gunner who can take care about the safety of the helicopter, but now we are far away from the enemy position, so we are relatively safe. Back to the ULB, I can now cycle through all the available view modes of this camera. And what you see now, it's the new thermal imaging system, thermal imaging simulation. So simply, everything which emits heat appears bright, and vice versa. So if you see something bright, it's usually something you might be interested in. Actually, now maybe after a while we can see some vehicles, and then you can realize how complex and how advanced this simulation is. So can you see this tank? and you can easily notice that the engine part of the vehicle is hot now because of the engine running inside. So if there is a vehicle not moving for a certain time, it's cold and it is black. So this tank is moving, so its tracks appears bright because of the friction and its engine part also. And this here is the main point of interest of us. So you can see 3 trucks on the background. These are main objective. We want to destroy them. And you can see this guy, he's a high-rank enemy officer now running to escape this area. So I immediately switched to on the laser designator, and I've launched right now the missile from the Apache helicopter. You can see the number here decreasing. That's the distance of the missile. So it's now like 2 kilometers away and coming closer and closer. 900, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1, hit. Ah, that's a mighty weapon. And still we are in Apache helicopter, and you can see this number, 7,000 almost. That's the distance of the Apache. It's far, far, far away. You need to be sure that the missile can reach the target. For that reason there is a circle symbol, which means the direction of the missile coming, and also the accuracy number, which means that there is no obstacle between the Apache helicopter and the target. Here you can learn some information about the UAV or ULB. So we are now 1 kilometer away from this military base. They have no idea from where the missile came. They have no idea there is a small helicopter watching them at the moment. So now I will just launch multiple missiles at once. And you can just watch the disaster here. So you can see they are cautious, but they really don't have any idea from where the fire is coming. So here it comes, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit. And the second, and the third. And we are done this objective. Okay, so now we can just go home. Yet we have some spare missiles which we can play with. We better move the UAV to safety, then switch back to Apache, and here we are. I turned the autopilot off, and now I'm returning for the base. So you see, we didn't fire a single shot from our weapon, and still it's ARMA 2, the military simulator.